Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Krystal. Here on my channel I make fashion, beauty, as well as lifestyle videos. So if you're interested in any of those things, be sure to give this video a beautiful thumbs up, as well as subscribe. I would love to have you a part of the crew. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing the differences between a corset and a waist trainer. And not only am I going to throw in some fun facts about women back in the 1800s and how they viewed wearing corsets and the effects of both, I'm also going to be putting it to the test. Now I'm going to be wearing both, and I have my I also have my trusty measuring tape here, and I'm going to be showing the differences between my waist, and I also am going to be showing you which one actually gives you faster results and which one is safer and which one is most effective. So if you're interested, be sure to keep on watching. So we're going to start off with a corset. Now I purchased this corset from Amazon. As you can see, it's a lovely royal purple corset. Alright, so one of the major differences between a corset and a waist trainer is corsets have lace. And at the back, as you can see, there is lace here. So this takes quite some time to get you all laced up. It's not, throw it on and you're out the door. It actually does take some time to lace everything up. Corsets also come with these metal eyelets, and this is what allows you to tight lace. And tight lacing is basically when you grab onto this lace and you're able to actually pull it as tight as you can without it actually tearing. Because of the metal eyelets, it prevents it from tearing. So you can instantly give yourself an hourglass figure, like instantly. Another thing that I wanted to mention with corsets is they have steel bone in them. So as you can see, I'm trying to bend the corset, but it's not allowing me to do so because of these steel bone. So these steel bone actually, that's also what assists in resculpting and reforming your body, along with the tight lacing. Now corsets, they are a lot bigger and bulkier than waist trainers are, and also they have these things down here that, depending on how short your torso is, they can actually cut into your pelvis. So I did wear a corset. I did wear this corset and I did put them on after tight lacing, and I have to say that I found it extremely uncomfortable. I couldn't imagine myself wearing it for longer than, I couldn't exceed 2 hours in the corset. I found very restricting to me breathing, and I just did not find it comfortable at all. And fun fact, women back in the 1800s used to wear corsets. I don't know if this is necessarily a fun fact, but it is a fact. It's an interesting fact from the 1800s. Women used to actually wear corsets up to 19 hours. And some women used to wear corsets even while pregnant. So that's very, very scary to think. But another thing that I wanted to mention with corsets is you can actually take this to the extreme because of the fact that you can pull this as tight as you want, so your body can actually cinch your waist and get down to, I think the smallest waist from a woman corsetting is 15 inches, which is unbelievable. But yeah, you can really do a lot of damage to your rib cage by corsets and by tight lacing. So now I'm going to put them to the test. I'm going to wear both, and I'm going to measure my waist and see which one gives me a more snatched and tighter waist. Or it might be even the same. It could be the same. We'll see. Now, I must say, I really did like the look of wearing the corset. It just made me feel so feminine and sexy. The way it's
created and designed, it really gives you that instant hourglass figure, which I really appreciated.
So this is a waist trainer. I purchased this waist trainer from Amazon. Again, it's going to be listed down in the description box. So one of the things that I wanted to mention is with waist trainers, they have these 3 metal hooks, and each hook is 1 inch apart. So when you start waist training, you'd start with the first set of hooks, then you would move to the second, and then the third. And after 3 months, your waist will reduce and shrink down to, it will be 3 inches smaller. So one of the things I wanted to mention is it's a lot faster to put on a waist trainer as opposed to a corset. Another thing is waist trainers are super flexible, they're super pliable. I'm able to literally bend this all the way in half. Now, with that being said, just because they're flexible does not mean that they're not effective. They're both completely effective. It's just one may take you a bit longer to get there, and that's because it's not as abrasive and it's not as extreme as opposed to the corset. So another thing I wanted to mention is this also does have little bones in them, but they're a lot more pliable and they're a lot more flexible as opposed to the corsets. So the longest that I wore a waist trainer was, I actually wore it for about 8.5 hours, and I didn't feel uncomfortable wearing it. You know, there was a point that I totally forgot that I had it on. So it's a lot more flexible. It's a lot more movable. You know, I could go outside and wear it and not feel like I'm hyperventilating.
So this is me with the waist trainer on. It still gives me an hourglass figure, but me personally, I think the corset gave me more of like a more snatched hourglass shape. So as you can see, my waist measured at 27 inches, the exact same measurements as when I was wearing the corset. So I ended up measuring it again, and I ended up getting the exact same results.
Well, there you have it, folks. That concludes my corset versus waist training video. If you like this video, be sure to give me a beautiful thumbs up, as well as comment down below. Let me know, which one do you prefer? Have you worn a corset? Have you tried a waist trainer? I would really like to know what your experience was. Did you notice a difference? Did you see a difference? Did you wear it long enough until you were able to get results? Leave the comments down below. And if you have any questions, be sure to comment. I would love to answer. And until my next video, stay blessed.